Streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Good Wednesday. Welcome into Newsfeed Now. Thanks for joining us. I am Aaron Nolan. Hey, we're all about tackling topics from across the country in a unique way, whether it's social media trends or trending on a website you're watching from right now, or if it's just those social issues that we all know about that we want to talk about. That's why we're here. One day after President Trump signed an executive order aimed at addressing the national outcry over police brutality, Senate Republicans are unveiling a police reform bill. Lawmakers from both parties agree now is the time to address the tension, but they could be on a collision course. Here's Jesse Tenor.
All Americans mourn by your side.
President Trump signed an executive order on police reform Tuesday after meeting privately with families of those killed by police.
Your loved ones will not have died in vain.
The families told the president how the legal doctrine called qualified immunity shields police from lawsuits and is stopping their own fights for justice.
Certainly there'll be sticking points, qualified immunity for one.
Louisiana Senator John Kennedy said the reforms Republicans are proposing will not make it any easier for families to sue. But Virginia Pastor Doug Logan Jr. told the Senate Judiciary Committee reforming qualified immunity is needed to hold officers accountable.
Without that, then the culture comprehensively will have a feel of I can do what I want and I can get away with it.
The committee chair, South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham, said he is open to negotiations on the issue.
There are a lot of ideas coming from different corners of the political spectrum. The question for the committee, is it possible to find common ground?
Other differing views on a legislative package surround the use of force. While the Democrat plan calls for an all-out ban on chokeholds, President Trump's executive order would leave an exception if an officer's life is at risk. In Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
All right, Jesse now joins us live from Washington. Jesse, obviously, anytime an issue reaches Washington, D.C., there's going to be a little bit of fighting back and forth between the two majority parties in our country. When will these two parties come to an agreement on the right type of move going forward here when we're talking about policing in the streets of the United States?
Yeah, good question. They're hoping to definitely come together on something sooner rather than later. Some are even hoping to get at least one of the pieces of legislation that we've seen onto the floor of either the House or Senate before the 4th of July recess. So there will be a lot of negotiations still going on. But even this morning when Senator Tim Scott, he's the lone black Republican of the Senate who's been tasked with leading the GOP police reform efforts, when he introduced his legislation this morning that I talked a lot about in that story, he was saying that his legislation is already bipartisan. I'll need to officially look into that, but that's what he's been saying kind of moving forward. But there are still a lot of sticking points, and it'll be interesting to see how Democrats and Republicans are able to iron those out and get White House support in the next couple weeks.
Speaking of iron out the differences between the executive order and what each party is presenting right now to Congress.
Yeah, so President Trump's executive order is kind of outlining his priorities. And so his focus is on training for officers, tracking nationally a lot of these use of force cases, and then something that he really made headlines for was actually calling for a ban on most chokeholds. But when you read the executive order, even though it says, prohibiting chokeholds, except if they fall under the law of a police department. He said in the Rose Garden, to ban chokeholds unless the officer's life is at risk. So it's kind of up to interpretation is what I'm hearing from some people. And so I think that was him trying to maybe appeal to both sides. But we'll see moving forward. Democrats' legislation is definitely more matter of fact, saying that all chokeholds, no matter what, should be banned. Whereas Scott's legislation, the GOP legislation introduced this morning, doesn't go so far as to even use the word ban as far as I know, but more tracking and training to make sure that they happen a lot less.
I do want to go to a point that you made about the president's decision here, except when the officer's life is in danger. That would be determined, I'm assuming, by the officer, him or herself, in that moment, correct?
Right, and that's where things get a little tricky, and that's why is such a sticking point too, and it's so partisan. And that's essentially putting what people said is it puts a trust on essentially they find themselves that they had the reason thought that their life was in danger and they had to move forward in this way, then they are essentially immune from legal action. And that's what the families, even who President Trump met with yesterday, are saying is really the real hurdle for them in finding justice. But even this morning, you had Senator Scott call qualified immunity a poison pill. President Trump, his administration has called it a non-starter, whereas Democrats are really pushing for real change. And so I think that's going to take up a lot of the negotiations here moving forward.
All right, Jesse Tenor from Washington. Jesse, thank you so much. Trending this morning, the Aunt Jemima brand of syrup and pancake cake mix will get a new name and image. The company recognizes that Aunt Jemima's origins are based on a racial stereotype. The company also announced it will donate at least $5 million over the next 5 years to create meaningful ongoing support and engagement in the black community. Juneteenth is a 155-year-old holiday celebrating the emancipation of African Americans from slavery. It's happened here in the U.S. It's celebrated each and every year on June 19th. Now many across the country are calling for the date to be named a national holiday. The Virginia governor is already making a way for it to become a state holiday. That announcement was made with Grammy Award-winning Pharrell Williams. Here's Jackie DeFusco.
Yeah, previously, Juneteenth was commemorated with a written proclamation, but Governor Ralph Northam says Virginia can do better. He says the Commonwealth could be just the second state to make it a paid state holiday.
Today, Grammy Award-winning musician Pharrell Williams joining Governor Ralph Northam as he announced his intention to make Juneteenth a paid state holiday in Virginia.
It says to black communities, this is not just your history, this is everyone's shared history, and we recognize it together.
Juneteenth, short for June 19th, marks the effective end of slavery in the United States. It came more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring slaves in Confederate states free.
July 4th, 1776, not everybody was free in celebrating their Independence Day. So here's our day. And if you love us, it'll be your day too.
Pharrell, a Virginia Beach native, says declaring Juneteenth a state holiday is a chance for the Commonwealth to lead. Come Friday, the governor is giving executive branch employees the day off. Pharrell says private corporations should do the same.
This is about proper recognition, it's about observation, and it's about celebration. This is a chance for our government, our corporations, and our citizens to all stand in solidarity.
Governor Northam says the General Assembly will have to pass legislation to make Juneteenth an official paid state holiday, and his office says that could happen as early as August when a special session is expected. The House Republican leader has already expressed support for the idea. For now, reporting at the Capitol, I'm Jackie DeFusco.
Jackie, thank you so much. Very interesting things going on there in South Carolina. We'll continue to monitor that and see the ongoings that are happening across all 50 states here in the United States. An Iowa high school baseball team took a knee in protest during a game Monday night. All the players for Roosevelt High School in Des Moines kneeled as the national anthem was played. Iowa is the first state to resume high school sports during the coronavirus pandemic. And a man famous for kneeling during the national anthem, Colin Kaepernick, could be on his way back to playing professional football. Colin not seen in this video. There he is. Kaepernick has not played for an NFL team since the 2016 season. On ESPN Monday night, Commissioner Roger Goodell encourages teams to sign Kaepernick. An 8-year-old Kansas City girl is asking for peace in her city. She was shot 1 year ago while riding in her car. Sheree Honeycutt has the story.
Brooklyn Cross is a girl through and through.
These I love because they're so fluffy.
She loves to wear ears of all kinds, and her favorite color is pink. But Brooklyn is also a victim of gun violence.
It didn't break her. It never broke her. Her spirit was still there, and she was like, I'm going to be okay. She kept me sane in that hospital.
She was shot a little more than a year ago. KCPD says 2 teen boys shot at each other outside a 7-Eleven at Linwood and Gillum. One of those bullets went into her mom's car.
She was really sad, but I helped her cheer up. She knew I was going to make it, and I knew that too, but she was crying so much, but I helped her get happier.
Brooklyn's wounds have healed, but she still needs surgery. She says when she looks at her scar, she doesn't think of herself. She thinks of her uncle, Bradley Sartain.
He was my favorite uncle.
He was killed in 2017, and his case is unsolved. She keeps a shadow box she made by her bed.
It always makes me feel safe because it makes me feel like his spirit's in the room protecting me.
Her mom says the boy who shot Brooklyn is being tried as a juvenile.
I feel like it's happening a lot more than what we talk about, and it's sad. It's truly sad that a 16-year-old kid feels like he has to walk around with a gun.
Mayor Quinton Lucas says this year homicides are up by almost 40%. Brooklyn is asking people to think before they shoot.
Keep peaceful and try to work it out, because you don't know if you could shoot a little girl or a little baby. You never know if you could shoot a little kid.
Sheree Honeycutt, Fox 4 News.
Think before you shoot. Pretty wise words from a kiddo. Sheree joins us now from Kansas City. Obviously, this little girl, one of a kind. Not only has she survived being shot, now she is taking that to a different level. Tell me more about her.
Well, what's interesting is when I interviewed her, I asked her, I said, when you look at your scar, what do you think about? And she said, I think about my uncle, and I didn't even know her uncle had been killed. And it seemed that, being shot didn't affect her as much as losing her uncle, and I think that shooting really made her empathize with what her uncle went through when he died. It's crazy for an 8-year-old girl to have so much thought about that and comprehension.
Sheree, what are people on this website there at your station in Kansas City saying on maybe Facebook, Instagram, when they hear a little kid say, keep peaceful, try to work it out because you don't know if you could shoot a little girl or a little baby? What are people talking about when they talk about this girl there in Missouri?
Their heart breaks for her and what she went through, and we hope that it just touches people on a deeper level and really does get a conversation going about, guns in the home and just having guns around, because both of the people involved in her shooting were teenagers. So two teenagers shooting at each other, and unfortunately shooting an 8-year-old.
Sheree, before you go, tell me how excited and how fortunate are you to know this little girl and to be able to tell her story?
Oh my goodness, she is a new friend for me. She is just so bright, and I didn't expect her to be so enthusiastic. I knew from looking at her pictures that she seemed pretty friendly, but she just was acting like I was her best friend, and I'm just so grateful to know her, and I hope I'll get to keep knowing her for a long time.
Sheree Honeycutt, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Brooklyn, well done in Kansas City. Great story there. Before we go, a friendship built on the love of trains. A 3-year-old boy and a conductor of a commuter train share a special bond. Julie McDonald has the details.
Even as coronavirus forced us all apart, it was the consistency of the commuter rail that brought two special friends together.
I'm an assistant conductor. I ride the trains, I collect fares, I let people on and off the train.
But to a little boy who loves trains, seeing Troy's warm, friendly face each day was like waving to a superhero.
So happy. Makes my day.
It became their cute quarantine tradition. Jake on the platform, straining to see those lights through the tunnel, and his buddy on board.
It comes to the tunnel and it honks, and then Troy opens the door and say, "Hi, Jake, see you tomorrow."
The daily drive-bys made both their mornings.
He makes my day more than you know. I knew Jake was there that was going to cheer my day up and make me and sustain me. You forgot all the troubles for that minute, and it just carried you.
Soon, Troy will start on the Worcester line. His biggest fan in Franklin delivered this drawing to say goodbye and finally took a thrilling ride on Troy's train.
When I sit down on the seat, and when I look out the window.
Their sweet friendship a lesson to all of us of the lasting impact of kindness.
See ya!
See ya!
Great story. Thanks for joining us. We will see you right back here for Newsfeed Now tomorrow.